live, and I've now been joined in the studio by Pete and Tony from the Fields of Nephilim. Welcome to 120 Minutes,
Hi.
Gentlemen. We have a new release from you, and it is a double live album, and also now a video to accompany that LP. Usually bands release a live album when something's happening. They're either leaving a record company or they're changing or something of that nature. Why have the Fields chosen to do a live album now?
I think it was, it seemed like the right time, having done 3 albums. It kind of, it was the right time to sum up this phase in the band. I think those 3 albums kind of worked together, and it was a chance to play some stuff that we won't be playing again, you know, get it down on vinyl.
So it is a changing period. I mean, I've guessed right, have I?
I think so, yeah.
Things are changing.
So. It's the start of new things for the Nephilim.
Right.
But there's some stuff on the live album that's better than the studio versions as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously in the early days it was low budget.
Right.
So
got you.
It was good to have that chance to, you know, put out better versions.
I think it's good also, like it's really good to get the energy from the live thing that it's not necessarily lacking in the studio, but you have to make up for it in other ways.
Sure.
So just to play the basic raw versions, and we managed to get sort of fairly good quality on it as well. No overdubs.
Yeah.
So yeah, no overdubs at all. So.
Do you not?
So there's a few little sort of mistakes in there, here and there, but you know.
Check out for them mistakes.
Well, if you listen carefully, you can hear the smoke machines as well.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a few things in there which probably weren't meant to be there, but
yeah,
warts and all.
I mean, has it literally reached that kind of period for you now? You feel like you talk about like the 3 LPs and stuff, which is always a classic sort of period again in bands' careers. Like, you know, the third album's time to move on and do the whole thing. I mean, are we looking at with this live album something which the material is you're not going to be performing again? That's it now. This is.
Yeah, I just think a lot of the stuff off the. Well, I didn't really play a lot off the first album, which we did get. I don't know, occasional bits on there.
Yeah.
But.
Is it material you actually do want to say, well, that's it now, that was that period?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's some stuff there that we won't be playing again live.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I don't think we will anyway.
Right.
There's a few personal favourites, you know, like Psychonaut and Last Exit, which will probably last for a few more years, I think.
Well, in fact, you've taken us very nicely into something there, because Psychonaut is, we do actually have some of Psychonaut, which we're going to sort of pop in and out of right now. In fact, in this very minute, here's some Psychonaut live. That's some Psychonaut. We'll actually return back to that in a moment. That's from Visionary Heads at Brixton Academy last October, was it? The actual performance, was it actually filmed last October?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was around that time.
Yeah.
But you just tell me there's also mixed in sort of old sort of NIFs footage and stills and things from previous sort of shoots you've done. Is that right?
It was some stuff that we had left over from previous single video.
Oh, right.
And it just looked good because it was shot on film. Right. So we used some slow motion and a few atmospherics, all the old tricks.
Yeah.
Grainy effect.
Now the thing is, talking about, obviously we've broached the subject on why you have a live album. The other thing I was a bit surprised by is, I mean, it's not long after Elysium, is it? In the sense of, 6 months since that, I think.
No.
As a record was out. I thought, you know, wait a year, throw it out again, or is just, you literally felt the urge, hey, let's get this thing done.
It's kind of makes it more current then, because that's what we was playing on the last tour.
Yeah. And
like we said before, it's probably the last time we'll actually play that set with all them songs in it, so it's good to get it out while it's fresh, you know.
Right. Does that also mean there's the likelihood of having a new album, new material is not going to be this year on the Fields?
But that's what we're working on at the moment,
yeah.
sort of in between doing a few other little bits and pieces. But
right. But that's still writing process.
Yeah, I mean, it's early days.
So it's not likely to really be seeing the light of day in the next 6 to 8 months.
Not in 91 anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is it going to be a radical change? I mean, are we washing our hands of an old star to throw something completely new into the arena?
Well, it's still going to sound like the Nephilim, obviously, but who knows? Because I haven't heard it yet. I mean, right. I've only heard snippets myself. So,
yeah, it's still evolving.
Yeah, I mean, just trying some new sort of styles of playing out and things like that, which you know, just progressing basically, but along our own sort of lines, you know.
And how about your audience thing? Because obviously there's a sense of that, a feeling of that, which people can get off a live album and stuff. But your audience is obviously growing as well, I know, and it's getting bigger and bigger. Do you ever worry about sort of, obviously when bands change, audience changes?
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of always been sort of evolving and changing anyway, and like, people seem to have accepted it, you know.
Okay.
Most of the original fans have stuck with us, I think.
Right, let's remind ourselves of what the fans want to stick with, some more Psychonaut. Still some of Psychonaut at Brixton Academy. I know I wanted to ask you, I mean, what's looking to the future? I know you've got a few live gigs lined up, Brixton Academy over here in the UK, very soon.
Town and Country.
Sorry, Town and Country, not Brixton Academy. Town and Country, which is very, very soon. Are they only going to be the live dates you're doing this year, or anything else? Oh, it's a German date, isn't it? They're off to do a festival.
There's a German gig on the 8th of June, somewhere in Germany.
Yeah.
It's this festival.
Yeah.
But are they the only gigs you got planned this year? I mean, are you looking to take time off from the road as well? Is that...
Well, we're sort of trying to cram a few things in, really. We're trying to... well, we've got these 2 gigs at TNC, which is... and the date in Germany, but we've also got to go to America sometime in the summer.
Really?
Because the album's not out there yet, so...
Oh, really? All right. So, I mean, is that going to be proposed long things, or just literally go over there and...
I should think it'd be sort of, you know, like 6 weeks, something like that.
Gotcha.
So we're trying to write some new material to work in there as well, you know.
All right. Try it out,
so like, we've got quite a sort of fair amount to do, really.
Yep, keep yourselves busy. How about the video side of things? What's the plans on that, in the sense of the look and style and stuff? I mean, obviously there was the Richard Stanley earlier stuff, and he's moved on to bigger things with movies and things like that. Are you likely to be working with him again, do you think? Or
I don't know. I mean, anything's possible.
Yeah.
The new stuff, I don't know how it's really going to look till we've really decided what the tracks are going to be. Yeah, I mean, we're sort of, you know, like I say, it's really early stages with the writing stuff.
Yeah,
we're just sort of experimenting, trying a few things out.
Yeah.
So, you know, that usually comes later.
Right.
You know, once the tracks are.
So it's an exciting period then, isn't it? Really.
It is really, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A whole new thing to go. Well, listen, thanks for coming in. Much appreciate the stop off. And Town and Country, there's 2 nights Town and Country, isn't there?
It's the 29th and the 30th, but they're both sold out.
They're already sold out. Well, there you go. Well, we'll return to some more live performance. Also, Goat's on the way. Stick around and watch Goat if you want. And Sonic Youth special a bit later on. But in the meantime, more Fields and Nephilim.
Cheers.